We have a full new senior management team at DFM, and one of the things that we realised early on that we're going to have to start to improve on is our communication process. And to do that, we're going to start up staff forums to discuss facility issues in and around the campuses and ensure that our engagement with staff is at a top level. My background is very much in customer service. I was more of a service provider than a facility manager, so I understand that customer service is an imperative, and we will be trying to update and innovate in our delivery in that communication. That's one of the really exciting things about DFM at the moment. We have a large number of capital works type projects as well as innovative projects going on. One of the first ones that you'll notice is, of course, the library has been closed temporarily while we renovate the library and do that up. You'll see some air conditioning equipment there so that we can actually, it looks like a bit of a building site, and that's because it is, and we're going to really refurbish the library. And straight on the back of that, of course, is also the buildings 28 and 29, the engineering buildings, are destined to be refurbished and renewed in the next year or so. It'll probably take about a year to do it because they will be fully gutted and fully refurbished and turned into very modern facilities. We're also here on this campus, we're going to do something very nice in the fact that we're going to cover the amphitheatre with a shade sail to give a bit more shade and protection there whenever concerts are on, and to make it into quite a nice little area. And also we're going to put a barbecue area right behind it, so there'll be some electric barbecues that visitors to the campus and students and staff will be able to use, along with some seating, and that'll turn that area into quite a nice little area to get together. We're also currently in the process of overhauling the stadium, and the stadium is going to have 2,000 seats put in, the retractable style seats, so that we can actually change the venue around depending on what sport's in there, and they roll out of the way for when it's wanted as a full court, and then they'll also be able to roll out and make a fairly intimate stage or concert setting. So that'll be pretty good news. Also up in Mackay in particular right now, people would have noticed that we're putting in some very smart accommodation, which comes as a prefab unit, and we were able to build them in Brisbane and bring them up on the backs of trucks, and therefore fortunately it actually worked out very well because it was to mitigate the rain, and there's been a lot of rain, but the building's still going together and is still estimated to be complete for students to use first term next year. So that's looking very good. Also the medical imaging labs are just about complete and will be ready for their inauguration next year, so that'll be excellent. So we really sort of got a lot on our plate, along with a large number of other projects that are going to come up over the next year. We're currently moving people into 160 Ann Street in the start of next year out of in Brisbane, which will be a new campus, and that's going to be state of the art with some beautiful finishes to it, and it'll be really a showcase for the university.